Yeah, hi. Alrighty, folks, ladies and gentlemen, it is time for your late night. Well, not late night, I'm sorry. It's actually early morning, late out of date. AEW Battle for. Well, not Battle. Well, yes, I'm fucking tired. It is time for your AEW Collision and Battle for the Belt 7 or whatever the fuck it is. 8, 9, whatever, how much it is. Review. This was like the first AEW being 3 hours, basically. It definitely felt longer than that. I know a lot of smarks are gonna praise this show because there was a long match, because we gotta pretend the match is so good because it was longer than it needed to be, We gotta pretend matches are good because they're long. Even though they could, long matches does not always mean good matches. That's literally why people are praising this match or every match in AEW now. They praise these matches because they're long. They're long. That's all. They think like longer matches all it mean is good. That's like saying they think like quantity means quality. When that means that's not true. It's like it's especially equivalent to the idea that if you're writing a long essay, it doesn't mean it's good, people. Okay, just because you're writing a long essay, just so like you can fool a professor, does not always mean it's good. When you have a professor that actually cares, they're gonna fucking grade your fucking essay as probably like shit. They're gonna probably give it an F because it's not a good fucking essay or a D. You know what I mean? Just because a match is long does not mean it's good. Okay? Quality over quantity, people. Okay? A quality match doesn't always mean long. It's not. It doesn't need to be a long match. If a match is fucking short, but it's like straight to the point, it actually makes sense and it could be a good match and it could be fucking. That's quality. No matter how, as long as they're entertaining, they're fucking. It's a good match that keeps you excited. No matter how long the match is, the match could be 5 minutes or 50 minutes. If they all make sense and to be like fucking how long they are, then hell yeah, then sure. Those are quality matches. But let's be fucking for real here. In my opinion, this show was not great. And not just that, that fucking match that people are praising just because it was long was not that good. Okay? It had its boring moments, but we're gonna pretend it's good because it had my favorite indie midgets, it had my favorite wrestlers, it had my indie wrestlers and shit, it had my beautiful Jay White and Juice Robinson. I get rock hard for him, like I get rock hard, cause he gets rock hard for Tony Storm, but I secretly get rock hard for him. Fuck Tony Storm, I'd rather have him. That's how these smarks are. Knowing that a lot of these wrestling fans nowadays, these smarky fans are pretty gay themselves. They'll fucking write posts on wrestling forums saying, which wrestler you go gay for? This is not a lie, it's the truth. These wrestling fans are pretty gay. They're into homoerotic shit. Look what they fucking like. They'll fucking think fucking some gay shit in the indies is funny. Anyways, I hope you guys grab your Coca-Colas, drink it magnificently, smile, some bitches go, oh shit. Because maybe I'll give you some brain muscle. I sadly can't drink this magnificently because I just used some supplements. But, seriously, this show was this entire night, 3 hours of fucking AEW on a Saturday night. Oh, Saturday night is a night to fight. Well, a Saturday night is a night to fucking pass out. Holy shit. I already did what I had to do for people to say, this show gets low ratings because people go out all the time. Well, that's not always the case. Not everyone goes out fucking every Saturday or a Friday. Just saying. Some people want to fucking just when you have a long day too, and when you're freaking tired, it's not a problem being home, okay? Sometimes. Even though it'll be always nice, but especially when the weather, it's it was gonna fucking rain by the time if I was to leave fucking where I would go on a Saturday night. It's No way. I'm not doing it. I'm not gonna try and get wet. But seriously, fucking this show's pretty fucking boring. How is this show fucking good? Like, because and the reason why this show is not good is because, I'm sorry, it has these boring fucking wrestlers with no characters, no stories. They're all fucking, again, it's literally fucking, there's not stars. Oh, Punk is there. He's not enough to fucking generate a viewership. And people go, "Why I care about the ratings? Did you not enjoy the show?" Well, no, I'm sorry, I didn't. Should I not watch? What? Is it because I can't criticize the show? You guys could get triggered for me criticizing this fucking show? The fact of the matter is, this show, or fucking just this 3 hour, the fucking Battle of Belts itself, were not good. Waste of fucking time. Boring. I'm sorry, it was. Fucking clearly, they had no ideas how to do this fucking show. They legit made that match, that fucking 2 out of 3 falls match, long on purpose, without actually being organically fucking. Again, that's the problem with these matches. With these supposed long matches. This match was about to end in a fucking time limit draw. But, you know, it was about to end in a time limit draw. But but you know, they want to fool people that, oh, we're actually going to end it before the time limit, which you know damn well that was, like, they were going to probably do. It was kind of predictable, okay? Like, I kind of knew that was they're going to fucking do, because what, are they really going to try to do this whole fucking time limit shit, which, you know, you would not be surprised. But again, that's the problem with these wrestling matches in AEW when they do time limits. They're doing it on purpose. It doesn't feel organic. And it's like, why do you need time limits, honestly? You know, I think they're overdoing the time limits now. You know, they're trying to make it a thing that, you know, see, we have time limits to make people pretend to care. But it's like, who fucking cares if fucking this Bullet Club Gold people lose? This match didn't need to be long to be an hour, honestly, because it felt dragged out. It really did. Oh, because there were some certain moves in the match. It's like, I don't give a fuck. The match, in my opinion, dragged out. It was pretty boring. Smart's gonna pretend this match was good because it was long, you know, it had his indie wrestlers involved, and, you know, they did certain moves that apparently were dangerous, you know, blah, blah, blah. You know, it was dragged out, but, you know, it was also, oh yeah, it was passion. They were staring down each other, just so passionate, like I was watching gay sex or something, you know? They're fucking gay. They fucking get fucking sexually aroused by these wrestlers and shit. It's like, what the fuck? Match was really long, and I think that's also the problem with these wrestling fans. When they go on to look up like fucking porn, if the longer the porn, the better. Apparently, right? They think that's, oh, if something is long, it means it's good. Because no one wants to fucking watch like limit. Even though, from what I know from back in my day, before fucking doing NoFap. But seriously. That's what these people do, because there's all these wrestlers, all these fucking fans just do is just fucking watch porn now. They're all sexual deviants, but they pretty much watch gay shit too. But seriously, this fucking match was fucking long, longer than it needed to be. It was pretty fucking boring. Okay, the fucking tag team title match. Fucking, you know, oh, Bullet Club Gold won the first fall, so basically, if this match was already like just one fall, they would have won the tag titles. I don't know. Then FTR wins, and then they win with a submission, and it's like, oh wow, such passion, you know. They're doing sharpshooters in Canada and whoop-de-doo, you know, blah blah blah. I don't care. I'm sorry, I don't. I thought the match was pretty boring. Okay, it was longer than it needed to be, dragged out. Only Smarks will pretend that this match was so fucking good because it was a long match. You see, matches like, when you think of a TV match that was long, like fucking Cena versus Shawn Michaels, that was like organically long if you think about it. It didn't drag out. You didn't feel like you were watching it for an hour. It's like, holy shit, they're going to like fucking 9 o'clock. They're really trying to pace this out to be longer than it needed to be. That's how the match was. Like, you didn't fucking feel like it was longer than it needed to be. Matches like fucking Shawn Michaels versus fucking John Cena, for instance. One of the best long TV matches. Heck, even Iron Man matches, like fucking Lesnar versus Angle, like you couldn't believe it was an hour. But it made sense for being an hour because it was like, well, it's not like fucking, we're gonna force this to be an hour. It was guaranteed to be an hour because it was an Iron Man match, and they did it. Heck, even like Shawn Michaels versus Kurt Angle on a Raw in a 30-minute Iron Man match. You couldn't believe it was 30-minute Iron Man match. They ended to a draw. It was fucking like, wow. They're really, that's the problem. They're forcing these matches to be long because they know Smart's gonna fucking praise it for being longer than it needed to be. And I kind of do blame CM Punk with this Iron Man shit. He's the Iron Man of pro wrestling. We're gonna make these matches longer because people think these matches are good. A 2 out of 3 falls and I'm not even a time limit with Chris Hero. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, that's the problem. They think they're conditioning these wrestling fans to think like the longer the match, the better. And if the match is short, that's not good. Goldberg's matches with squash matches, that's no good. He's not a real wrestler for having long matches. Again, not every match needs to be long and pretend to be 5 stars, Would it be nice to always see matches to be considered 5 stars? Sure, but like the thing is, not every match, like, you have to have a match that serves a purpose. And if anything, those matches can be 5 stars. Doesn't matter if the match is 5 minutes, 15 minutes. Again, for instance, if you think of like a short match, like Goldberg and Lesnar, in my opinion, back in WrestleMania 33 was like a 5-star, 5-minute match, right? A match that it could be considered like long, but 5 stars. You can even say fucking, for instance, like I said, under the fucking Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, no doubt about it. A longer match, like the match that how long they were back in both WrestleManias, their Hell in the Cells, their casket, their fucking every match they had really, are 5 stars. Same thing with fucking Shawn Michaels versus John Cena as a TV match, Like these matches, like you don't need to pace them long. Again, it's like it really felt like they were forcing this because they had no idea of how to do this fucking show, and they know damn well that this was what Smart's gonna praise because it was long. I'm sorry, I don't think it was good. It was not. And this is opposed to credible team of FTR. Like, they lost in the first fall. Like, whatever. It doesn't make a fucking difference. I thought this match was longer than it needed to be. It really felt dragged out. I'm sorry. It got bored of tears 15 minutes in. Because I didn't care about this match because there's no story. I'm not really a big fan of these jobber wrestlers. It's just how it is. Oh, how are you saying FTR jobbers? Not necessarily saying they're jobbers. I'm talking about the fucking Bullet Club gay faggots. But seriously, FTR, they're fucking boring. I'm sorry, they're fucking boring. Oh, how dare you say you're boring? Well, they look like the gay bears, and for God's sake, they're pretty fucking boring. I'm sorry, they are. They are. Like, what's their character? Oh, they're just good wrestlers. Like, I don't give a fuck. There's fucking... I'd rather watch a good wrestler that has character too. Fucking The Undertaker had a character, but he was fucking great, one of the greatest of all time. Fucking A. Like a lot of these fucking Shawn Michaels, Bret Hart, like fucking Owen Hart, like had a character. God. So yeah, this match was really dragged out and needed to be. Really did. So yeah, FTR still the tag champs, whatever. Second match, and this was like 9-something. Willow Nightingale defeats Ruby Soho to become the women's Owen Hart champ or whatever. I don't give a fuck. You got these weird... They showed a fucking crowd that... I want to have Willow babies. Are you fucking... And... I swear, a lot of these people are fucking simpy, aren't they? Like, they fucking, like, looking after fucking unattractive fucking women. Because they know damn well they won't get laid by fucking attractive women. They have to rely on Willow. But you know damn well this Willow Nightingale bitch won't even give them the night and day. Like, look at this. Look how pathetic this fucking... Look how pathetic this fucking sign is. Do you not see that, people? Do you not see that? Oh, Lord. Fucking A. Ha! Fucking Willow Jeff Hardy. I see this comment. Oh boy, I'd rather see that Willow than Willow Nightingale. I forgot that Willow's a thing, but fucking A, this is my real name her as Whale Nightingale, because my god, what a big fat whale. Ugh. The King of the Black Thorn defeat local jobbers, and who gives a fuck? I don't fucking care. Andrade was whatever there. And the main event of Collision, Ricky Starks defeated CM Punk by cheating. He held through the ropes with a roll-up. This match was pretty boring itself, in my opinion. And not just that, I don't give a shit about Ricky Starks. I think he's an absolute gay faggot. He's pretty gay. And he's pretty boring. He's gonna pretend like The Rock, but without the charisma. And now he fucking cheated to win. He's gonna turn heel. I think there was boos for CM Punk. I don't know why. I'm surprised. Like, these smarks are booing CM Punk. Like, literally, this is your fucking hero. And then you're booing him. Why is it because of what he said in the media scrum? You guys are that butthurt for some dumb reason. Like, he's back. Whatever. This match, it tried to be epic, they did some stupid shit, whatever, but then, Punk, they did moves with each other. It wasn't a terrible match. I'm not saying also the fucking long fucking 2 out of 3 falls match was long. There was fucking the most boring thing I've ever seen. Like, there were some things like, sure, okay, wow, there's a good spot right here, but I'm sorry, that match was dragged out. It was too long. But this match also, this was, longer, it was 20 minutes, and it's, whatever. God, this match was kind of longer than it needed to be, or not really that exciting. I understand that there's no, it's a tournament, but there's no story with this, and I don't really care for this. And it's just, really, Punk is fucking, if you think about it, back in his day, when he was the fucking WWE champion, this guy would fucking beat this guy like this. Now he's going 20 minutes with this guy, making himself look weak. I'm sorry, you're making yourself look weak. Even though Punk legit looks like fucking like this guy, because he has no real muscle, Punk would easily beat the guy like this. Treat him like the jobber he is. But because we live in the modern world where fucking, we gotta pretend these guys are fucking credible. We gotta pretend Daniel, whatever. Sure, guys like him, Daniel Garcia or Ricky Starks. So what's the difference about these wrestlers? We gotta pretend that these guys are credible enough to go toe to toe with CM Punk. It's fucking stupid. This match was long and fucking boring. And yeah, Ricky Starks defeats Punk. So great, Punk lost. This was his first singles loss since returning, but he lost because fucking Ricky Starks cheated. So, and again, this is what I didn't like about this. I don't give a fuck that this benefits Ricky Starks. I don't give a shit because I'm not a Ricky Starks fan. I'm not. I don't know what these marks see in this guy because he's small, he's a midget, he does fucking flips and whatever. My problem with Ricky Starks is obviously again, not just that. It's again, my problem with him winning, I don't give a fuck. It does something for his career. Did Punk need to win? No. But here's the problem. Punk, with his first promo back, he said, nobody beat me. He had that red bag, right? So he had that red bag. And it's indicating he had the world title in this bag, right? And then he loses. He gets pinned by Ricky Starks. So what? Apparently by that argument, Ricky Starks is the world champion apparently now? With that logic? How does that make any fucking sense? How does that make any fucking sense? You basically ruined that story of that potential story of having Punk and MJF having their title unification, fake bullshit, whatever. Now Punk looks like a fucking joke. I'm sorry, it's also stupid, really. This guy, if Punk didn't have that stupid promo, then sure, I mean, I'm not saying that promo was stupid. If anything, that was the only real thing that I enjoyed from this entire show when it began, that Punk promo. But great, that promo's useless now. The guy fucking lost to Ricky Starks without having like a match with like MJF, since he indicated he has the world title, he's the real world champion type of thing, and he fucking loses to Ricky Starks. I mean, what you could have done, like, in honesty, like, why not Punk win and Ricky Starks could have turned heel after? I don't fucking know. Something. Not that I give a fuck about Ricky Starks. I don't want to fucking ever see this guy, honestly, in this fucking, my TV screen, because I'm not entertained by that guy at all. To be fair, I'm not entertained by a lot of people in AEW, and for people to say, oh, what about WWE? Of course, I'm not entertained by anyone in WWE. I'm not entertained by anybody in modern wrestling. Let's just be for real here. But God forbid, you have Punk, who is sadly like one of your biggest stars, even though he's not doing much in the ratings. You have him lose, and a guy who had apparently a backstory for him, like about fucking trying to prove the best and blah blah blah. He had that red bag, and now that red bag is fucking useless. Okay. Whatever. So that fucking happened. That match was like, I didn't care for the match. Okay? I just fucking kept looking up, like, what the fuck is going on? I don't care. I'm, like, bored. Then the show went into the Battle of the Belts because, because they had a Battle of the Belts special, so they went into the fucking Battle of the Belts and continued the show a little bit. So, yeah, it basically became a 3-hour show. So this was basically like a 3-hour Raw on a Saturday. Like, what's really different than this show than a fucking 3-hour Raw? 3-hour Raws are fucking boring, but because it's AEW, it's exciting or something. It's indie wrestling, so this was basically their 3-hour fucking Raw for this show, for this fucking Saturday, and boy, was it boring. Like, I wasted my fucking time. So yeah, and like I wasted my time trying to put some effort trying to put my care about this. Like fuck. Jushin Thunder Liger was on the fucking show for like 2 minutes. Or, 2 minutes. Fucking like 2 seconds. The guy was there for no reason. Fucking fly there. Like fucking isn't he retired? He's like from Japan and he's just there like for nothing. Like wow, what a waste of time. Like you fucking bring him out for like 30 seconds and he fucking does nothing. He just presents it and then the trophy just get taken by Ricky Starks. Like, wow. What a waste of time bringing this guy there, huh? And then fucking Punk is angry that, Ricky Starks fucking pinned him, whatever. That he pinned him cheating. And he goes to hug David Benoit. So David Benoit was on the show. I feel bad for the guy, obviously. It's just like, God. The guy just looks so depressed, honestly. And I feel bad for the guy. I really do. Like, the guy, like... what can you do? The guy fucking... He's been through a lot. Holy shit. And like... You see me when people making fun of the guy, like, damn, like, come on. The guy, like, it's not his fault that his father went in fucking insane. I mean, don't get me wrong. Apparently the idea that... Like, I don't mind... Again, I feel bad for him. That he won't be able to wrestle in any promotion he wants to wrestle. But they won't let him wrestle because his fucking father... But the fact that he wanted to be named as apparently Chris Benoit Jr., like, bro, that's not cool. Like, try to think of a different name, like, then sure, but I just feel bad for the guy. It's not like his fault that fucking his father did what he fucking did. It's fucking a darn shame. Like, I feel bad for David Benoit, I really do. Is it David Benoit? I believe it is. That's his name, right? Yeah, I just feel bad for the guy. I really do. Like the son that whatever. If it's David, I mean, I still, man, I don't know. I don't want to fucking, man, I don't want to think about what's the other kid's name. I don't, or if it is like, When I think of it, it's so sad that the fucking stupid fucking piece of shit, his fucking father. Fucking Chris, this is why I would never praise Benoit. I don't give a fuck that he was this good wrestler. In my opinion, Chris Benoit is fucking overrated as all fucking hell. He is very fucking overrated. I mean, don't get me wrong, better than all these fucking midget wrestlers doing, that, like, wrestling moves and shit, right? Sure. But my God, the guy had no character at all. The guy had no fucking character. No actual charisma. One of the most had boring moments in his fucking career. Very overrated. Very overrated. I don't give a fuck. Fuck Benoit. I hope he rots in hell. How dare you murder your fucking child? Also your fucking wife. And for people that pretend Benoit's a saint, man, he went insane for that night. No, the guy was literally assaulting his fucking wife prior to that. Like, God knows how long. So the guy was clearly not a good person. So fuck him. Okay? And again, Paul Heyman said it best. I don't give a fuck. Oh, one of the best wrestlers. Well, to be fair, in my opinion, the guy is very overrated as a wrestler. So who gives a shit? Fuck him. Orange Cassidy defeated Lance Archer with Jake Roberts' return or whatever. Fucking, this match was a waste of time. Lance Archer, like, this guy is, again, oh, he won by countout. Wow. Oh, they're trying. Why should we care about this Lance Archer guy? Again, this guy is basically Braun Strowman before Braun Strowman was a thing. Lance Archer or Vance Archer, or whatever the fuck he calls himself now. Who gives a shit? The Acclaim comes out. They proclaim that they're gonna get the rematch clause for the trios titles or whatever. Rematch clause. I mean, didn't they already lose? And it's not like they were ever trios champions. Shouldn't you want to maybe face the tag champions? I don't fucking know. Because that's the title you guys lost and never fucking got a rematch? I don't fucking know. They just fucking come out and says they want to scissor each other. Whatever. Who gives a shit? So, here's what they did. Clearly, they did not give a fuck about their own show. These people who were filming this show, or whatever, or whoever was part of television production. So, Tony Storm versus whoever this bitch was. What was it? Was it Taya Valkyrie? Whatever. I think that's what happened. During this match, they switched this. They went back to last week's footage of Julia Hart facing this fat bitch, this fat whale, and I was like so confused. But then didn't this match happen last week? And then it turns out that they had technical difficulties, and they basically cut off the match. Like, I think Tony Storm is still the champion. They fucking did not show it. Apparently, that match got cut off because they made a television error. This is 2023. Don't be this shit that this company's doing. And that's funny. People are still saying, it's a new company. Why are you complaining about this show? Guess what, motherfuckers? This company's been around for how many years now? 4 or 5 years now? 4 or 5 years? Basically almost 5 years. And they're really having this problem. And they still can't grow as a TV show. And they fucking legit, whatever. Martha Hart presents the title belts and trophy to the Owen Hart Cup winners. You know, Tony Khan was with Julia Hart. I guess he's trying to make his advances to her. I see what you're trying to do, Tony. I mean, I probably think that she was like, why am I with this fucking dweeb? She probably think that in her fucking mind. God damn. And Luchasaurus defeats Shawn Spears to retain the TNT Championship. And Christian proceeds to act like he's the champion still. I mean, why not just make the idea that he's the co-champ, you know? Whatever. Overall, that's the show for you. This 3-hour AEW shit was pretty fucking boring. A waste of time on a Saturday night. But Sparks pretend this is good fucking wrestling. There's nothing else I'd rather do. It's not like you guys would do anything anyways. It's like, let it know, don't get me wrong. Again, like I said, it's not a problem not doing it on a Saturday night. Because you don't need to always go out on a Saturday night. Sometimes it's okay to stay in when you have a long fucking day. But it's not like these wrestling fans, these fucking smarks, go out during the day. They fucking legit are watching wrestling 24/7. They have no lives. And they legit were looking forward to this entire show. As they're beautiful, I don't fucking know. Overall, fucking boring show. 3-hour shit. Fuck Collision. Fuck Ricky Starks. Fuck fucking Battle of the Belts, whatever the fuck it was called. This show was really boring. And fuck Bullet Club Gold. They're literally NWO Silver with even more jobbers. Fuck FTR. Fuck all these boring fucks, okay? They're all boring. Everyone's boring on this fucking show. I was gonna say, just keep real, get your games closed. My niece buy me some bitches go, oh shit, oh shit. Maybe do that instead of fucking trying to watch some wrestling all the time. Till next time, peace, yeah, bye.